Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Corboy back at it again today with a new video. And today, well, this isn't Halo. Yeah, yesterday, of course, last night at 12 o'clock, Black Ops 6 came out. So we've been playing. We played for a couple hours last night. I have been addicted a little bit. This game is so fucking fun, and I don't know how I feel about it still. But I'm here to say we are so back. Honestly, just to talk about BO6 a little bit while we play, I am kind of I'm fucking with this game a lot. I don't know something about it. I'll say this. I'll be completely honest. I am a sucker for Treyarch CODs. I just love the way they play. They're super simple. You don't really have to think a lot. At least unless you're playing like super competitively, then you are. But when it comes to just like a casual experience and having a fun experience with Call of Duty, I feel like Treyarch just kind of ends up nailing it with every game that they do. They just they know what the player base wants when they pick up a Treyarch game. They want something that's fast. They want something that is, kind of in your face action, spawning in and dying like that. Just absolutely just chaos. And that's kind of what Treyarch has always delivered, and they have nailed it with this one. This game just feels really good, and with a lot of the new things like the new Omni movement and all of that, this game just feels very, very well put together. I haven't had many issues out of the game other than whenever I first booted up the game last night. I was having some FPS issues, kind of figured out how to mitigate that a little bit. I don't know what it is. Something about COD just does not like my PC. I don't know why. But this game just feels really fucking good. The gunplay feels very fun. One thing I was actually talking about last night that really caught my attention with this game whenever I was first playing was the sound design, and it kind of blew me away a bit. Like, cause COD hasn't necessarily always had like great sound design, but this game has very, very solid weapon sound design. Whenever you're firing inside, like, it sounds like you're actually shooting a weapon indoors. It's very echoey, very like ear piercing. And then when you're outside, it feels more open and spacious, and I've really loved that. Like, that was something that just like instantly stuck out to me. And second of all, the gunplay just feels very good. It feels very arcadey, which is what I'm looking for in COD. It's one thing that I've actually mentioned that I don't like a lot about what Infinity Ward does with Call of Duty anymore, is they make it a little too tactical for me, and when I'm playing Call of Duty, I don't want a tactical experience. I want something that's very fast, to the point. I want to just get into consistent gunfights all the time. It's just what I look for in these games. When I'm looking for a slower paced, more methodical experience, I'm going to go play something like, my normal Halo. Because even then, like, Halo has so many vast different like play styles, and Call of Duty does to a degree as well. But COD is just very simplistic. It's, what I would consider the baseline shooter, but this game does it really good, and I've heard a lot of good about the zombies experience as well. Actually, I haven't went and played it yet myself. I'm gonna save that for later today because I am gonna be streaming again tonight. We're gonna be playing COD, kind of going through this whole camo grind, and I will talk about that a little bit more in detail because there's a lot of fucking camos and they all actually look really good. But also, in general, the camo grind itself is actually very, very straightforward, and I love that. One thing I cannot stand about recent CODs is kind of how difficult they made the camo grounds there for a while. I know they made it a little bit simpler with MW3 and such, which is great. But this one is like the classic COD camo grind to a degree. And listen, I'm all here for it. It really does feel like with this game in particular, with Treyarch being behind it, they really wanted to go back to what I would say is kind of like the roots of COD to a degree. And I am so beyond here for that. This Lunchable Luke dude is just fucking my shit up. But I personally cannot get enough of it. I love it. It's like they really took what made their old games great, mixed it with a little bit of new, and we're like, we're going to deliver a phenomenal product this year. And they really did with this game. Like, I don't know what it is, but Treyarch just happened to pop off. Like, I was kind of talking about it when I was playing the beta. I was like, yeah, if I had to pay for this game, I don't necessarily know if I would or not, but I can firmly say now, I would have spent the price tag on this game if I had to. I have it on Game Pass, so it kind of just comes around. But, like, this game is just fun. Like, I'm having a blast with my experience so far. It's not too sweaty. I mean, you definitely will get your sweaty lobbies and everything. It does feel like the SBMM is a little bit more lenient in this game, which I was a little bit surprised about. It feels like lobbies are a lot more diverse. It feels like they have a little bit of personality to them, and I actually have thoroughly enjoyed that, at least in my personal experience. I don't know if everyone else is having that experience or not, but I am, at least, and I'm loving that. Like, to me, that is one thing that COD has missed for a while, is having a very diverse kind of like lobby style. It feels like everything was just very much like catered to how well you were doing, and this game doesn't really feel like that, at least to me. It could just be that like I'm moderately okay at COD. I mean, this is the first COD that I've really sat down and played in fucking years. I haven't played Call of Duty in quite a long while. The last one that I heavily put time into was Cold War, and since then I just haven't really cared. But this game, I actually see myself playing the full year because I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, of course, I know that the Halo people who are here for my Halo content are probably like, wait, does that mean you're going to stop doing Halo? No. No, Halo will always be a main focal point of this channel. It's just, I'm enjoying this game quite a fucking bit. The camo grind has been super fun. Like I said, it's very straightforward. I don't have anything gold yet just because I didn't play too long last night, but we are kind of breezing our way through this XM4. I don't necessarily know how I'm going to do this yet. I do have this rocket launcher equipped as like a secondary, so if I see like score streaks up in the air, I just kind of point up and shoot them down. It's pretty simple, just kind of the normal COD thing that I'll end up doing. But I will go over the camo grind a little bit once we get back to the menu. I'm going to show off that, talk about it a little bit more in depth. Of course, there is one thing that I thought was really funny that is in this game, which is the whole, the best plaything's cool, but also they brought back like the podium point for like the top 3 players in the lobby with like emotes and shit, and it's really funny. If y'all remember Black Ops 3 and 4, this was like a huge thing that people hated and loved. To me, it's just absolutely gooberish, and listen, I'm here for it. It's pretty funny. But overall, like, I don't really have any complaints. I like a lot of the maps. There's like a couple that I'm not like super into, but most of the maps are super fun, very short and concise too, which is kind of a Treyarch staple, is just having pretty small maps throughout the game. It's just kind of what they've always done. But to get into the camo grind here, we'll go over to the gunsmith and talk about it a little bit. So literally for the ARs, it's just getting 100 headshots, and then you got like get 30 kills shortly after sprinting, and get 30, or what was it? Get what? Yeah, get a kill without taking damage 30 times. That's all it is. It's pretty straightforward. And then there's like the challenge to unlock gold, which is get 10 double kills, and then for diamond, it's get 3 kills without dying 10 times, get 3 triple kills or better, and then get 5 kills without dying 3 times to get dark matter. This is just awesome. Like, I like this whole setup. This is very good. I like the way that they do it. It's very straightforward. Of course, there's all the zombies camos. The Warzone camos will be coming out when that whole thing happens. I think that'll be like during season 1. Right here, though, is a super cool thing. And I'm a little curious if there's going to be something hidden behind this. But there's all these special camos, which are all the camos that you get from these 2 right here and these 2 here. There's ones for every, like, single weapon. And I'm curious what happens when you unlock all these. So this is like all the zombies ones, all of the multiplayer ones, and all that. I'm curious if there's something behind this. I'm not 100% sure. But currently, like right now on the headshots, we are at 59 out of 75 right there. And then, of course, the gunsmith, I think they did this very, very well. It's a pick 5 system, which I personally prefer over, like, you know, you can fill up every attachment slot. This makes you think a little bit more with your attachments. I do personally prefer that. That's just me. But then, of course, you have, like, all the pistols, the rocket launchers, and all that, and all these seem pretty cool. I haven't used really many of them other than, like, the 9mm PM. I've used it a couple times. There's a knife and a baseball bat. That seems kind of interesting. There's all your typical stuff here with, like, your tacticals and everything. I would say, personally, at least for me, I'm a stim shot enjoyer. That's just what I like. It's what I prefer. There's a lot of different stuff here also in the lethal category. Of course, it's like your C4, the thermite. There's an impact grenade, which seems kind of cool. A Molotov. I don't know what the hell this blast trap is. It seems kind of cool. The drill charge, which was in MW2 and I think MW3 as well. Of course, and then your old little fucking tomahawk. Love to see it. You have all of your stuff here with the field upgrades. There's like a spring mine, trophy system, assault pack, scrambler, which was back in BO1. I don't know if that's been in a COD since. I'm not 100% sure. The signal lore, Warcry, which seems really, really interesting. Tactical insertion, which is so cool to see back. It even looks like the Black Ops 1 tac insert, which if you remember was like the little deodorant stick, I think is what everybody called it back in the day. The acoustic amp, which seems kind of cool. Morphine injector, which is, I don't want to talk about it. There's the neurogas, and then the sleeper agent, which is seems very interesting. Of course, there's like the whole perk system and all of that. And of course, if you have 3 of the same perks equipped, you get this combat specialty thing, which I think is really, really cool. And then, of course, there's like the whole wild card system as well. I don't know when you unlock those necessarily, but that's, I think, pretty cool. There's also a lot of weapons in this game as well, from what I noticed. There's like quite a few. Of course, only like 2 shotguns, 3 LMGs. There's 4 marksman rifles, and then 3 sniper rifles. And listen, I'm saving these for last because I just cannot wait to use this damn thing. Listen, if y'all know my love for Black Ops 1, you know that this is here for me. Of course, we'll be doing the zombies grind as well. On top of that, there's a lot of other stuff as well. There's the whole classic prestige system that's, back in its own way, which is super, super sick. I love seeing that. There's the Gobblegums back in zombies, which you do unlock seemingly through leveling up. I don't know how many uses each one's have, or if, there's like a different way to earn stuff, but I think that's really, really cool personally. The whole Gobblegun system was something I really did enjoy in Black Ops 3. I thought it was pretty cool. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool that they're back, done in what seemingly a much better way. But here's also the prestige system and everything you get for those. So after you prestige, you unlock other rewards on top of that. You do get this whole like skin and everything. You get a perma unlock. You get like a calling card, an emblem, I think. You get like a 6-pack of Gobblegums. I think this is like the emblem that you unlock. You get a charm. And then, of course, you get a weapon variant as well, which is pretty cool. Haven't really looked through all of them yet, but it seems like there's a lot of really cool ones. A lot of them are zombies themed, which is very cool. This is a sick ass emblem. It's the old World at War like difficulty setting thing. So that's pretty cool. I do fuck with that. And just a lot of cool stuff in here that I'm actually a huge fan of. This is a sick ass skin. I actually haven't looked through a lot of these yet. Oh, there's like a Black Ops 1 loading screen. That's cool. Huge fan of that. That's a cool little emblem. Cool little charm. That's a cool thing if you all remember from yeah, rest in peace, Mason. Sorry about that, dog. Didn't mean to do that to you. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of stuff that I actually thoroughly enjoy. A lot of content in this game. Like, genuinely impressed how much they've put into this game. Just from like a grind standpoint. They've added a lot of stuff to go for, and I love seeing that. I didn't know this was in the game. Yo, wait a minute. I didn't know that was in the. Yeah, they added the V. There's a skin for the VMP. Yo, that's sick. Actually, hold up. That's rad as hell. That's really cool. Actually, that like kind of made my day seeing that. I'm a huge Black Ops 3 enjoyer. I know some people may disagree with me in that sentiment, but I love Black Ops 3. That was like one of the like last CODs that I like had thousands of hours in because I played it so much. But also on top of that, there's like these mastery badges. It just entices you to use more things in the game, which I do really like. They are very much enticing you to do everything. Of course, there's the typical challenge system with like career, hardened, prestige, dark ops. All these have like stuff as well in them, so they're like kind of subsetted. There's like elite operator, grizzled veteran, boot camp, killer, humiliation, going ham, all the prestige stuff, and then there's the dark ops. And those are also multiplayer, zombies, warzone, and campaign. Of course, like I said, the warzone ones aren't in here yet. They will be at one point, but it's cool. Like, I'm a huge fan of that. I think that's really cool stuff to have in here. The whole progression system's really, really good. Big enjoyer of all of this. I don't know. To me, if you are a fan of old school Call of Duty, this is a game that is definitely geared towards those people. I think a lot of people will very much enjoy it. I've actually been talking to some friends who haven't actually like played like I have in the last couple of years, and I was kind of telling them like I really enjoy this game. The gameplay feels like old school COD. It feels like a Treyarch game first of all and foremost. I think that's like the biggest thing. Treyarch has always had a very unique style when it comes to COD. They've always had kind of their own little thing on it. It's always arcadey. That's what they've always done. They've gave the true, like what I would consider the true COD experience to COD players. And that's why I always do look forward to their games. I'm not a fan of what Infinity Ward does. I think it's a little too, I guess, slow, kind of a little odd for me. I'm not a fan of it personally. While Treyarch definitely appeals to a player like me who was around back in the old times, in the old days, and personally, that's just what I look for and what I enjoy. I'm a big fan of it. I really do like this game. Other than like a couple of issues I've had here and there with like FPS values and like that, this game just seems very demanding for whatever reason. I don't know why necessarily. It could also be an optimization thing. I haven't really figured out yet. But I have got it to where I'm only like at a basically like a consistent 100 FPS, which is fine. Like I'm not sitting here trying to get like, I'm not playing this shit competitively enough to need like the highest FPS value and all of that. It's actually a map I haven't played yet, so I'm gonna have to learn it, and that's kind of cool. I will say there's quite a few maps in this game too. A lot of like ones that people do enjoy, like the ones in the beta. I think people enjoyed quite a bit. Like Skyline, for example, was a pretty big one in the beta. And I've been playing it quite a bit. Whenever it pops up, people do tend to vote for it. But a lot of these other maps are very well designed. Like, I don't know. I'm thoroughly enjoying these maps. They feel good. They don't feel sluggish and kind of like half-assed like I've felt recently in other CODs, where the only map that people are playing are fucking Shipment. Like, this game just has very good map design and very good stylistic choices to make it feel more like a classic Treyarch game. Which is something that I will be harping on a lot with this game, is it just feels like a Treyarch COD. And that's not an insult. That's a compliment, because that's one thing that made me like Call of Duty so much as a kid, was I love the way Treyarch games felt. One thing I will say I'm very happy isn't in this game was how Black Ops Cold War did kill streaks, where like you kind of just infinitely earned score, and it like dying wouldn't reset progress. This game does, which is good. That's a very, very good thing. Also, I like this little spawn trap that I got going on here. This is nice. That's another thing I love about Treyarch games is they will. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I'm dog shit at the game. You can come kill me if you want. All right, you didn't even turn around. What a guy. Oh, God. Let me run back. Throw a nade there. Try to get the flash. Sorry about that. I'm getting out of there. Fuck that. I'd love the fact that they just kind of let you dominate in these lobbies if you start dominating. I'm a big enjoyer of that. Like, I feel like if I, like, get to hold an area, it actually, like, lets me fully embrace that and let me actually hold the area. Like, I personally like that quite a damn bit. They're like, hey, no, if you hold this area, you got it. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll hold them back as long as I fucking can, and I'll just bank kills off of them until, like, something like that happens. But I will say, like, overall, this game is just fun. Like, I haven't said that about a COD in what feels like years, where I've actually, like, sat down and had fun with it. But I've genuinely been enjoying this game. And, you know, like I said earlier, Treyarch does really deliver a full package when it comes to COD. I know what I'm going into. I know what to expect. But I know it's going to be a good experience, and I'm going to have fun with it. And that's one thing I'll always appreciate from Treyarch, is they really do harp in of, hey, we're going to give you everything. And it's all going to be fun. I know a lot of the zombie fans are very much enjoying Zombies this year. It feels like a classic Zombies experience to a much heavier degree compared to what we've got other years that people haven't seemingly enjoyed nearly as much. So I do love seeing that people are really enjoying the Zombies mode. I can't wait to hop in and give it a shot myself. I'm probably going to be doing that with some friends tonight. I'm trying to get them on and everything and kind of go through and have our own little Zombies night, because I miss doing that. I miss playing Zombies with the friends back in the day. Like, that shit was always so fun. I may have not been the best Zombies player, but it was something that I definitely I had a lot of joy for when it came to playing with friends. It was a good time in my existence. All right. Also, this map feels pretty large, actually. I don't know where, like, a lot of the fights are happening. I know over here on B-side's going to be, like, kind of big, so I'm going to actually go ahead and go for this cap, try to get some people over here to take some fights and stuff like that. Okay. I got to use that to throw grenades in COD, too. That's another thing I'm not used to. I swear, after playing Halo for all this time, you switch it up just a little bit, it does kind of throw you off a little bit. I love it. Like, it's fun. But it's definitely throwing me off a little bit when it comes to how I'm playing. Oof. Damn. Good shots from those dudes. Also, the Valkyrie rocket's back. I don't know if y'all remember the Valkyrie rocket from Black Ops 1, but it's back. Back in a big way. Oh, okay. I didn't hit him. I will say I wish the fucking sensitivity is a little bit faster in this, but I have it set to my normal sensitivity, and I don't want to fuck... Okay. This thing's kind of hard to use. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely not as easy as the regular Valk rocket was in Black Ops 1. But it's cool that it's back. Like, it makes me happy to see. I'm like, oh, that's a cool little, like, throwback fucking kill streak to have. They also have, like, the RCXD and stuff as well, which I haven't used. I've mostly been just working on, like, the scout ones. I fuck with the informational kill streaks rather than just kills. The chopper, like, attack chopper is pretty good from what I've noticed. I've got it a couple times and actually got to use it. It's an insane kill streak to have in this game. Just because a lot of people are like, really playing this game fast. It feels like, you know, they're playing it like COD and not, like a slower paced shooter, which is good. That's not an insult by any means. Like, I'm happy that people are, like, wanting to take fights in this game. It's something that, I do feel like has been missing to a degree in COD in recent years. Oh, okay, you went over, like, I thought it was going to be just, like, on the other side of that. But this game is, like, it's surprisingly fast-paced. Like, people are, like, taking engagements. They're running at you. They're throwing it all in to get those wins, and I think that's a really cool thing to see. I love it. I'm all here for it, brother. Got him down. Fuck you. You're dead. Throw that over there. Try to get this cap off. Got the cap. Got that one. Oh, God. Damn, I was trying to get around that corner. I need to figure out if running fast mag is better or extended mag is better. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I need to figure out which one I need to start running because slow reload definitely does get me killed sometimes. I've noticed it. But having that extra bit of ammo really does help out a lot in certain fights. So I guess it's all dependent on what you look for. And listen, I'm going for fights, baby. I'm here to push and to get kills. I'm not here to do much else. I'm here to do what I'm good at. Alright. Also, one thing I will say, this game does very much kind of like punish you for accuracy. Like, this game doesn't make kills like necessarily the easiest. I just ran straight into a fucking grenade. That hurt. That took my ass out. And I do like that a lot. Like, that makes this game feel like rewarding to get kills to a degree. I know sniping feels really good in this game. I loved it in the beta. So I'm very excited to get some sniping in whenever I get to that point of the grind. Because, God, I love sniping. Listen, it's just fun. Nothing, like, COD sniping is just such an enjoyable thing. But also, I do want to get the, like, dark matter and everything. Because it's classic dark matter. I mean, come on. Come on. That's a goated camo. Nope, I took your mine out, dummy. Is he over here somewhere? That was a body. That scared the shit out of me. Thought that was just a dude all quirked up in the corner. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. That was kind of scary, actually. That dude just started fucking running at me. Damn. I got hit directly with that fucking flashbang. That actually kind of threw me off. Can I? Thank you. Let me use it. I would like to use my kill streak. What? Dude, I sometimes get fucking melted by some of these SMGs. The SMGs in this game are strong. Like, they feel like an actual SMG. Like, I'm beating them at range, but, like, when it comes to, like, them getting close into you, they are gonna fry you with those SMGs. Like, it's kind of crazy. I do like that not everyone's just using the Jackal like they were in the beta. That was kind of annoying in the beta. I forgot. I don't have a pistol equipped. I just fired that bitch at the ground. I was like, nah, we're gonna die together. Oof. God damn. That dude was fighting for it. He wanted my ass. He was just ready. Alright. Throw that nade there. Get behind the cover. Oh, God. Got him. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, this works. Another one. God, please get ammo. Thank you. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Oh, my damn AR. Thank you. Alright. Got him. Beautiful shots from me there. Like, that's the thing is, like, they kind of, like, one thing I love about Treyarch games is, like, if you get the hold on of an area, the game kind of just rewards you for it. They're like, yeah, no, you've got this down. Just keep holding it. And I'm a fan of that. I love that. Like, genuinely, that's what makes these games feel so good. Is they reward domination. Like, they're like, no, you were dominating the map. Got my tag chopper up. Cool, let's go. Huge. Like, I'm still going to use it. Like, yeah. Like, dude, the way I'm, like, able to just kind of hold this map from an angle. Like, not necessarily camping either. Like, you were running around these spots, like, putting yourself out into fights, but just holding it correctly. Oh, it feels so good. Another one. Like, dude, popping off right there. It feels so good. I love being able to just, like, hold those spots, keep those tight fights in, and just, like, learning how to, like, maneuver in and out of them. Oh, it's perfect. I don't know why. I love it. It's something I've always loved about the Black Ops series is, like, if you start dominating a map, it, like, kind of just lets you. It doesn't just throw them out and be like, no, you can't hold that dominant, like, area of the map. Ooh, getting a little quad feed here. I thought he was about to hit that, just ding, a little headshot in there. That'd been kind of cool. Dude, it just feels good. I don't know what it is about this game. It just feels good. I'm in love with it. I still don't know why my emotes don't work. I think it's bound to like a keypad because I used to use my old keyboard. And I think that's why. Hell yeah, we were popping that game. That felt good. But guys, I just wanted to get a little bit of gameplay in there. Also just wanted to talk about the game a little bit. I know it dips down to like 5 FPS when I tab out. Don't know why. It's whatever. I don't care. But guys, I will catch you all later. Come check out Black Ops 6. Come check out the stream later. Come say hi. Do whatever. I love you all. And, bye.